Well, welcome back to another edition of the Xpod. Our guest today is Mustafa Singh, aka Mussy, well known in the Cape Town car scene. He drives a very nice purple M4 that we call the Joker. Yeah, Mussy, welcome.
Hi, Mr. Infinity. Thanks for having me. It's a pleasure being here.
Yeah, well, we've been chatting about getting you on here for a while.
Yeah, but I had the flu and I was down a bit
Yeah, and
and
you
then
always seem to have a busy schedule.
too busy.
So anyway,
Yeah.
well, today, let's see, where did all this hype
All
begin?
the madness start.
All the madness start, yeah.
I think it started with the Opel Corsa that I did the Superboss motor in. Remember? I came to you for the management.
Yeah,
That
that's
was,
now many years back.
I don't know how long ago that was.
I think that's 20 odd years. You know that.
Definitely 20
Yeah.
odd years, yeah. Not less.
And then
Nothing
after
less
the
than that.
Opel, well, after the Opel, we kind of lost touch though.
We did, yeah, for a short while and
Yeah.
then I think with the biking again.
Yeah, then I remember, I think you bought a little NC30
Yeah, into a track bike, yeah.
track bike,
First,
yeah, that you
was
popped
riding
up
on the road.
that you were riding on the road. And then I think after that you bought a CBR 1000.
And I broke the engine chasing the Suzukis.
Actually, but you know what? I think you started track.
Oh yes, I
with,
did. I
with
did
the CBR.
drags with the CBR. Yeah, that's where I started with drags, and I managed to do like I think I can't remember like low 11s only with that bike because it was in the very beginning.
Yeah, but that was, I think, at that time, 10s and 9s was the average what the guys were running.
Yeah.
I mean, now
with
the guys
strong,
are doing
with
7s,
the
8s.
Suzuki K7s,
Yeah,
K6s, and K7s dominated that time.
they were running high 9s at the time, yeah.
Yeah. So then obviously I got the Rizla Suzuki after that. And then Mickey actually did the first full wrap on my bike at the time on the Suzuki. Yeah, and then we went to BMW from there.
Yeah.
And that's where all the magic started.
Yeah, I think we ran a couple of records with that BMW in the normally aspirated class.
Yeah, and we damaged lots of egos
Yeah.
on the way. And we competed nationally with that bike most.
Yeah, I think that bike we took to ODI initially. The very first time we did a road trip,
Yeah.
we took that bike to ODI.
What year was that? Fuck, I can't even remember.
That was could be 2014, 2015.
About, yeah, it can be that time, yeah.
Yeah.
2014, 2015, you're right.
And I think that was one of the first normally aspirated bikes to break into the 300.
Into the 300, yeah. The first time I went out, I did 298.8. And then at the later event,
We did a 304,
something
307.
like that, yeah. There was a bit of a dispute and things like that, but we know what we did.
Yeah.
And we did a nice couple of
Yeah,
street runs.
we had
like-
some nice street runs.
Street
Yeah, I
runs,
think the Java guys were a bit surprised. Remember, we took the bike to Swartkops to put it on a dyno.
Put it on the dyno, yeah. And then I bought all that carbon, I bought it.
Yes. And for some strange reason, the bike made more power in Joburg than what
And
it
it
made in
made here,
Cape
yeah.
Town.
Then we met the guy with the nitrous
Busa. Yeah, Henny.
Henny, and he called us out that same night, I
That
think.
same night we raced, yeah. Henny, and they brought another Busa with
They
as well.
brought another one, a black one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we rode with him, and then we also raced the NX Gen
GTRs.
Yeah, we had lots of race events at that time. Nazi was heavy into it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the good old days. Yeah, we used to be, every weekend we used to load the van, trailer.
Anyway,
and
Springbok,
off we go.
Durban,
Springbok.
anyway.
Yeah.
You actually went to Durban a couple of times just to race with your H2.
With the H2, yeah.
Yeah, and then we obviously got to the 63 and we started street racing with the car again. After a long
I think
time.
after a long time you started back again with, and no man, what happened with the Golf? The Golf came before the 63.
Oh yes, the Golf, the GTI, yeah. And at the time, everyone had
GTIs.
GTIs.
Yeah.
I think we were a group of like more than 12 easily.
I think the GTI days, we used to race almost every night.
7 days a week. Sable was a thing that time.
Yeah.
We used to go to Stellenbosch, Paul, wherever with the whole crew. GTIs, and then obviously everyone had 63s after that.
Yeah.
Yeah, except you.
I
You
didn't
kept
have
to
a
135
I
at
kept
the
my
time.
135, yeah.
And then from the 63 was obviously the the M4.
But the M3, I mean the 63, that thing used to run with the M4s at the
Yeah,
look.
easily.
I'm not sure what was done to the M4s, but I mean, we took a
Yeah.
couple of M4 roofs with that 63.
Yeah, we did a couple, yeah. And the sevens that was on the scene that time, gave them a hard time. There was one or two strong ones
Yeah.
that gave us a hard time, that beat me a couple of times. And then the R's as well, I can't remember what tuners cars that was. There had two R's and the one still broke that night and they
Yeah,
parked it
I
on my house.
remember. I remember. Yeah.
And the best racing was during lockdown. That was the ultimate racing days. So coming to the M4, yeah, I got the car and we did a file on it, stock turbo obviously. And then we went out, I think it was the same week or two I got the car.
Yeah.
We went out and we raced
Some of the fast guys. Yeah.
tuner's fastest M at the time. And we gave them a hiding with our stock turbo.
How about Ziad, man?
Ziad, oh.
Ziad, some stock turbo, boss. Stock turbo.
Ziad claimed to have stock turbo all the time.
Maybe we should get that voice note with you and Ziad.
Ziad, one, I have it in the group. I can play it on A.
On A.
We must. Listen, and then, yeah. So that's where we are now. Sitting with M4 with almost everything you can find, all bolt-ons.
If you look at racing back then, like with the golf time and those 63 times,
Nah, it changed a lot.
what do you think changed a lot from till now?
One thing I can tell you, the cars are super fast now.
Yeah. It's like the guys don't have any budgets.
Nah, there's no budgets.
It's amazing how.
You can't stay the fastest for even a week because there's people doing development work
All the
every
time.
day. So it became harder. I know before, like I got my car 3 years now, alhamdulillah. So before there wasn't many M's to race.
I think we were just a few, man. I think Zama, you know what, when Zama had his M4,
Yeah.
that was also good times.
You
We
didn't
used
have to ask him
No, that
He's
was
always ready.
ready to race.
Yeah, he's always ready to go.
Tana had his M4.
And everything was just different, man. The guys aren't so close anymore and everything just changed. And
However, I see
it's starting
it's
to
starting again now, yeah. No?
Yeah, as you can say, like I think in the past 4 months or so, racing started to become exciting.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think some of the old guys are coming back.
Yeah. Now there's a lot of the
Some
older
of the old
guys,
are
and
coming back.
there's a lot of new guys making waves, trying to get on the scene. So you got a couple of 140s and F80s that came out of your shop recently. That's pretty strong. So
Yeah, I
it should
think
become.
There's a couple of strong ones, I mean, from other tuning shops as well.
Yeah.
That we've seen that's also strong. So that's why I say it looks like the guys got no budget. So the guys are willing to spend the money.
They're willing to spend it, yeah.
To
So
get
like
the
we
car.
were saying now, just before we started shooting this, about the 2J guys, man. There was this whole saga now with the 2J guys on TikTok, Instagram, whatever. The 2J owners are a bit upset about the videos and stuff going around of the 2Js getting hiding, man.
Yeah.
From the S55 mostly. So
I just feel personally, look, there's the guy, that Bucky on Killarney.
no,
That thing's got a 2J and that thing is fast.
no, that is
That thing
what
is
I wanted to say.
extremely,
Yeah.
extremely fast.
We have
How-
nothing against 2J people,
Yeah.
2J owners, but guys are taking it personal. man.
Yeah.
They're taking it personal. If you got the fast 2J and you're willing to race, give us a call.
Yeah.
We'll be there. We'll
I think,
gladly
look,
race you.
The 2J has been around for many years, and I think it is a good engine.
No, it
I've,
is, yeah.
I've never personally used the 2J. I mean, from all, I've built many different cars, different platforms. Man,
And brands, yeah.
I've never been just one brand and stick to that.
Yeah.
I've always changed through the years, and I've never actually built a
Yeah.
2J. I built Nissan, I built the RB,
But not the 2J.
but I've never ever done 2J.
But also the guys mustn't get me wrong. I know in Cape Town there is some very fast 2Js. You can't tell me about that 1400 bakkie and things like that. I'm talking about street cars, and yes, there is fast ones. Walida has a fast one.
Yeah.
Siraj has a fast one. There's a
one.
couple, man.
Yeah, Miri's cars also pretty
Miri's cars
fast.
So I'm talking about the street racing guys, man.
Yeah.
Because they have a lot to say now on social media and things like that. If you have a lot to say, come to the road and we can most now see.
Yeah.
If your car is that strong.
We've only, to be honest, we've only really raced 3 2Js that really came out and showed me.
And what happened?
Obviously, it wasn't. You can't compare that technology to the newer cars.
can't,
man.
yeah.
It's
It's gonna
very
be very
difficult.
difficult,
I
yeah.
think, before you could take an old car and modify it and put whatever engine in and go out and race in your cars,
Yeah.
like back in the 90s and early 2000s, and then
Yeah.
you could compete, man. But I think from 2015,
Onwards, yeah.
the whole
Everything changed, yeah.
has changed, man. I mean, even with the VWs as well, once they went to those direct injection engines,
Yeah, it changed
it's
the whole
very,
game, yeah.
very difficult to compete with an engine like that because it burns efficiently, it makes a lot of power, or you can get a lot of power out of it,
yeah.
for a little things that you need to do, man. You
Yeah.
don't have to do much. Simple
Yeah,
bolt-ons, bigger
simple
turbo,
mods and you
proper
fast.
fueling, and a good tune, and you're fast.
Yeah, so I think the guys are learning the hard way. I'm not saying they're not going to come back stronger and things like that, but it's just that there wasn't any very impressive ones, man.
Yeah.
They sound nice.
They sound amazingly.
They come on
You know what?
sideways
I've
and
seen
things
them.
like that, but
I've gone to a few dyno days, and they make big
They make
power.
big power, yeah.
Unfortunately, nobody ever wants to bring a car to our dyno. Maybe we should try and recalibrate it to give some more numbers.
but there's been guys making
look,
big numbers, no?
I've raced cars that I've seen it on dyno days make over 600 kilowatts.
And it doesn't show that on the
No,
road.
it doesn't, man. Because it's not even close, to be honest with you. It's like if they're a car behind or 2 cars behind, it's not like that.
Nah, it's not like that,
It's
yeah.
always big gaps.
It's big gaps, yeah.
So I think the way the newer cars put the power down with the new DCT gearboxes
Yeah.
and the ZF
Everything's
boxes,
quick, man.
it's just the power delivery is totally different.
We will manage to race a couple of nice cars in the past month or so. Let's just hope that but it's gonna get interesting. There's
I would like to
Manjeer's-
see the guys that-
Manjeer's putting on turbos now,
Yeah.
and he's also he
Yeah.
always races.
Look, I mean, those guys are guys that always come out.
they
and
always
race.
come out, yeah.
So I don't think we'll have an issue with getting to see them race or anything like that. But
We need to get new people.
yes,
Is there
you
any
know,
new
through,
people?
Through all the years, it's always been the same guys.
Same people, yeah.
Maybe we'll change cars, but it's always just the same.
Same guys. We need new people, please.
Yeah. So on our previous episode, we had Byron. Byron's got B58, M140, B58.
The white 140, yeah.
You now got your info with the S55. What was your journey like with your S55? Like initially when you got it, what was the mod? Just downpipes?
The first mod was obviously lowering the car.
Okay. That was
Because I
number
had the
one.
high car, that was number one. The second mod was obviously the downpipe and decatting.
Okay.
And then the software.
And the
No,
software.
the Automotive and the software.
And the soft. I think, yeah, Automotive and stuff we've did
That was
together.
in the beginning, yeah. That was in the beginning. Then the car actually made nice power. And it ran very well for stock turbo. Because I mean, we went to PE,
PE, yeah.
drove the car up to PE, entered on the morning, first run out 11.1, and then second run out was 11 flat and then 10.9
Okay.
stock turbo. I mean, I got
I
in my
think,
car and
yeah.
I drove it home
And you
again.
drove it back home again.
The
so
guys didn't want to believe that it's stock turbo. They even made us doubt ourselves. Remember,
Yeah.
we took off the stuff and we checked it
to check it
to
as
see maybe a previous owner or something changed or something. I don't know.
But I think at the time that was like one of the first, I won't say first, I think there was a couple of cars in Joburg doing 10s, but I think for us in Cape Town, that was one of the first
So-
stock turbo car that did 10s
Callan,
at
I
the
think,
time.
yeah, Callan with the blue one, he did, I think 10.8 or 10.9 the weekend before me.
Okay.
So he was just still giving me tips and stuff. Because I was chatting to him on WhatsApp. So what was the power that it made?
I think we look, that time we weren't into e-blends or anything like that. We were
Yeah.
just pump fuel with the water method we were
Automotive
spraying.
and stuff, yeah.
And I think we were making something like 380 to the wheel.
Yeah, it was 380 to the wheel, yeah.
And
And it
then,
ran pretty well.
I mean, we spent a lot of time tuning after that.
Yo, remember how we used to struggle when you put the file on? How choppy and jumpy the
Yeah.
throttle was.
Yeah.
And the woo file, we mentioned that the last time. The woo file when the cars were just surging like that. All our cars at the same
Surge.
time at Saldana.
Yeah, I remember
We
that.
all had the same
We
problem.
all had the same issue, yeah.
But after we got that sorted, the car started flying.
Yeah, I think after we started doing the e-blends, going from E30, E50 tunes, the power started going up.
It
I
started
think
going up,
the,
yeah.
the record at the time for stock turbo was 600 wheel HP.
It was 600 wheel.
And I
wheel
think
horsepower,
we
yeah.
eventually went and we beat that and we made 602.
602. And it made it the fastest.
Yeah. I mean, then we
the-
were doing draggy
The highest
testing.
power was stock turbo. S55.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
then
look, I've seen, but that was how many years? That was 3 years ago.
That was 3
I
years
think
ago,
the,
yeah.
the guys, after developing different tunes and different ideas that came about, obviously
Yeah.
the guys are probably
'cause,
making
I
a
mean,
little bit more than
I
that
was
now in
running
stock
with a
terms.
hybrid.
Yeah, I mean, we
cars.
were beating hybrid
Beating
cars.
hybrid cars, yeah. No, it was the stock turbo game was the best, man.
Yeah.
Then
Actually, I
obviously-
think, you know what was good? When we went hybrids on your car was also good. Because then
Yeah.
it was fast.
It was
Like
fast,
it
yeah.
went from 7-second, 100 to 200 to fours.
to the fours immediately.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the best up until now. I think on the draggy, it's still the fastest, the quickest M4
Yeah,
in the
100
country.
to
100
200.
to 200, yeah, 4.86. We actually didn't try.
We didn't test it
I
again
didn't
much.
test it
yeah.
again. Yeah, I need to.
We
And
need
my
to
car's
update it a
running
bit.
much better and much smoother
Look,
than it
that time
was.
we were making a shade over 500 to the wheel.
Yeah, it was just a bit over 500.
And she
yeah.
was doing that 4.8.
So now we didn't do any upgrade since then. We just improved on the tune.
Yeah.
So where's it sitting now? I think it's on like
I would say we were about a 560, 567 that we
560,
ran it the
yeah.
other day.
so that's my race file, E50, and then the pump file is sitting on like I think 430. 430
Yeah, that's your daily.
kilowatts daily, yeah. And it's so much fun.
Anything done to the engine, pistons, rods?
Oh yes, you know the pistons and rods are done. A developments actually built the engine, and it's still running smooth. That's 2 years ago. So the motor's fully forged now. I just need to get my flex fuel and port injection now.
Okay, so that's our next step forward.
That's the next step, yeah.
I think that we should.
Oh,
Look, the motor. Yeah.
And what's my booster now?
Push on 29, 30
29
PSI.
or 30 psi, yeah. So we can go to what?
Well, I want to go 36.
No, no. Maybe 34. 34
well,
should.
It's just 2 PSI. Let's just
No,
do
no,
36.
no. Okay, you can ramp it up to 36 and then taper it down again, then it's fine.
We'll see. Look,
I'm
I think
very
that
confident in the build,
34, between 34 and 36 should give us well over 600 to the wheel.
It should, yeah. Fuck, it's already feel like it's flying now. And then, what was next? No, that's all. That's what we need to do.
What about the color? What made you choose the color?
Oh yeah, I mean, I was looking for a color for the past 2 years. To be honest with you, there was too many blue cars in Cape Town.
Yeah.
So I got sick of the color, and then I looked around, and then myself and Mickey from Rap Mods, shout out, he did the car for me. It took 1 week. I dropped it off on a Monday morning. He probably only started after lunch, and then Friday morning at about 11 he called me to collect the car, and it was a flawless job. Done very nice.
It's a nice wrap. I mean, normally you'll see a wrap that's always flat, the
Yeah.
colors, but this has got a metallic finish. It's got a good
and
shine to it.
it's a very high gloss, man.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
So it gives a liquor look. And in the shade, it's like a deep purple, and in the sun,
I
it's
see
a
it
different
changes
color.
all the time.
It changes, yeah. So now it changed the whole look of the car and the feel of the car, everything. You get plak again, most man.
Yeah.
Everything now look different, and you get like a plak again. But yeah, I don't think I'll change from the S55 very soon. The only thing is, that is somewhere on the cards is going to a single turbo
Single
like
turbo.
you just did now.
Okay.
So that's what we normally do. We wait for you to do everything and figure
Yeah,
out
once-
everything. Once
So
yours
I
is
must
done,
be the
I
guinea
will
pig, sort out all the issues and
guinea
whatever.
pig and I will follow after that. Yeah, that is something I want.
There's
Mainly
a
for the
few.
sound.
Mainly for the sound.
There is more. I'm not saying you the only
No.
single turbo
There's a
build in
few.
Cape Town. There are a few, Cape Town and Joburg, whatever.
I don't know how many in Cape Town, but we know about the one in Cape
We
Town.
know about the one, yeah. But
Joburg's got, I think, a few.
Joburg has a few, yeah. So they better watch out for the single turbos.
But we've
gonna be
never
on the
seen
street.
any of them race though.
No, they don't race, yeah. Okay, so this will be the first single turbo S55 in Cape Town to race them.
Okay.
Hopefully we can get the other one to compete against you. Will be nice.
That would be nice though. I would love to have a go.
Apples and apples, you can compare it like that.
Be nice to go against him.
If not, we can wait for mine to be done.
To me, you're almost like a celebrity on TikTok. You know,
For the
that
wrong
you
reasons, yeah.
and the Joker. I mean, that's what we call the M4, the Joker.
Yeah, man.
What's happening?
I like posting, and everyone always asks me, when's the racing, when are they racing, blah, blah, blah. So I try to post videos to keep the people entertained, whoever's asking me. But lately now, TikTok's been banning all the content
All the
creators
content,
that's trying to post any content relating to street racing or anything illegal.
Somebody said your TikTok
My
got
account
banned.
got permanently banned, yeah. But I got a new one that's under warning now.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm
So
trapping
you
lucht
should- okay, so
Yeah, so before I forget, I just want to also tell the guys, man, don't take it personal. Of the racing videos
Yeah.
that come out and the stuff that we post, man, because I always say that Jalil is my friend, is my brother, is my everything for a good couple of years already. Whatever my car's doing now, the two of us did most of the work together on the car. So it's always proud moments when we win. So I'm not posting the videos to make you look like a fool. I'm promoting your business.
yeah.
So-
Look, I think we do it it's all in just in fun, man. The thing is, as we spoke to a few of the other tuners, and sometimes they get offended, but I take it that we actually also try and promote them as well, man. You understand? Because it's who we're going to be racing. We can't just race ourselves all the time.
That's
And I
true,
mean,
yeah.
if they do well and they bring fast cars, it makes it just makes the racing a lot better.
It makes it fun, yeah. These
It makes
people
the
do
racing.
race.
Yeah.
But most of the guys take it personal, man.
Yeah.
And there's been times where I post videos when I lose.
Yeah.
Because I'm honestly not scared of losing, because I know if I'm going to lose today, I'm going to come back for you the following day. That's just how it is. It's the name of the game.
Yeah.
That's
Look,
how we've been operating all the
years.
time.
I mean, you can't win everything. I
So,
think we've lost more than we won, and when we win, I mean, we like to enjoy our wins.
What's the saying that you have
Which one?
about choosing to lose or something?
Yeah. Look, I normally say I don't normally. I mean, I don't get beaten. I choose to
Often
lose.
you choose to lose, yeah. You choose to lose. It's a good philosophy.
Yeah. Yeah. If we lose tonight, we'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, so I'll say it again. If you have fast cars,
Give
let
us a
know.
shout.
We're always
Give us a
willing.
shout. Anything. 2Js, RBs.
Doesn't matter. It's not
You know
car
what we
specific.
never race is a barrel motor. Somebody with a
I don't know if
fast.
there's anyone.
I think Zayn
on the
built
street.
his car.
Oh, yes,
But
he
I'm not
built
sure if
his
it's
car, yeah.
ready yet for the street.
And we're not sure if Zayn will race on the street, yeah.
He will. I'm pretty sure he will. It's just that obviously we just don't know if it's ready to come out
It's ready
yet.
to come out, yeah. So if there's anyone with any type of car, please feel free once again.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Mussy, for coming. It was a
problem.
liquor chat.
As usual, yeah, as usual. There's one other thing I want to say. If you guys think of anyone you'd like to see on the podcast, you can let us know in
Yeah.
the comments. We'll get whoever you
Yeah,
guys
whoever
think.
you guys want to see that we must have a chat with, or want
It can
yeah,
be
anybody.
other tuners because
Any tuners,
we
any races.
we would like to get other tuners to come and
Yeah.
do a podcast with us or come join us.
So next week we've got a nice old school reminiscing episode.
Yeah.
We got some of the old school street racers coming in and having a chat with us. So stay tuned for that. So what you can do is subscribe, activate your bell icon so you'll know when we're uploading, and we'll see you soon.